Hey guys, and welcome back to the Cosmo Confessions podcast. This is episode 15. We just clarified that it was episode 15.
And yet you're still unsure.
Still unsure. So I can't remember what I was going to say.
You're Stacey, I'm Vicky, and Aria is here again too.
Yeah, that's why I feel really distracted because she's here again.
Yeah, but I'm cuddling her, so it's fine.
Yeah. I feel really bad that we're doing, I don't know why, I feel like I'm comfortable talking about the Epstein Files in front of her. Like, you're not going to be minced into meat or cream cheese or something.
Or sold off to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Because you're wanted.
I don't get how they can do it. I don't know how you can look at a baby and think, I'm going to hide that.
I have no idea.
It makes me feel sick.
I've never understood how people can do crap like that.
I haven't either. Anyway, weird intro, but yes, episode 15, and we are doing part 2 of the Epstein Files. And there's most probably going to be a part 3 and a part 4.
Oh, probably. Because not all of the files have been released yet.
Yeah, so just like trigger warning, this is probably going to be quite dark. However, this isn't so much going into what's on the Epstein Files, but it's more a backstory about, Jeffrey Epstein and his upbringing. Because I feel like even though this is a part 2, like it should technically have been part 1 to talk about, the origins of Jeffrey Epstein. But yeah, I really wanted to just do a backstory so everyone could kind of understand who he was, where he came from.
Although the documentaries I've seen, none of them can be like, oh, that's why he's messed up.
No, there doesn't seem to be like
with serial killers, you have like, oh yeah, mummy issues sort of thing, abusive background, dad hated them, used to beat them, all that sort of stuff. With him, I don't understand it.
No. Well, this is what we're here to talk about today. And then at the end, Vicky's got a fun story about a dolphin that she's going to talk about.
I mean, you haven't even heard the story yet, and I'm surprised you haven't.
I have not heard the story. So basically, I said to Vicky, right, before you come over, do a little dive in TikTok and social media and see what like weird facts you can find about the Epstein Files. And Vicky comes over and she's like, I found some weird facts about Gerald the Dolphin. And I was like, that's not even what we were talking about. This is not a podcast about Gerald the Dolphin.
It should be.
Anyway, that's Vicky, isn't it? She's come up with the information about something we didn't need.
I was at work while we were talking as well, so I was a bit distracted.
That's
because I had Enzo with me as well today, so it was
still
one of those.
Still not really much of an excuse. Sorry if you can hear like bumbling. I'm sorting my mic out, so I'm not like in your ears too much because it's quite high up.
And I'm also trying to swaddle Aria, but I've realised there's not enough blanket on one side, so she's not going to be properly swaddled.
Yes, again, I have tried to give her to her father, but she does not want to give Aria up. So
no, because the auntie's better than the dad. Sorry, Andrew, if you're listening.
Andrew's not listening.
Good.
Although he might listen. I don't know if he listens to the podcast. His friend listens to the podcast. So hi, Nathan and Chloe, if you're listening. Because I know they listened to part 1 last week and they wanted me to let them know when they're doing part 2. So you never know. Nathan and Chloe.
Hi.
Hi. Hi there.
I've never met you, so I don't know who you are, but Stacey seems to like you, so therefore I like you.
You're accepted. Anyway, now we're past the initiation of people listening to us. Yeah, I can't remember what about. Basically, Vicky failed on the fact-finding mission and has come up with some...
Hey, I did not fail. I just detoured and still succeeded.
It's a big detour. Epstein Files, dolphin.
Crazy. And crazy.
The point is, we have got some not so fun information coming up and then some weird ass information, whatever Vicky's come up with.
It's fun information. It will brighten your day. Okay?
Yeah, we're going to end it on a high note with Vicky's, I don't know, whatever she's calling it. But yeah.
And there's also a fun fact in there too.
Oh, you do love a good fun fact. Do we have a poltergeist this week?
Do I have a poltergeist? I can't even remember what's happened this week.
I can't either, and I feel like I had a poltergeist.
I just have a feeling it's just been a stressful week.
Do you know what's my poltergeist, which hasn't even happened yet, and it's stressing me out?
Oh God, what?
That the kids are on half term.
Oh,
in a couple of weeks. I didn't even click Easter half term, and it's 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 fucking weeks.
Do you want to know something to top it off?
What?
I have been penciled in for my surgery on the 14th of April.
Oh no.
Which is smack bang in the middle of half term. And Nino is away. So I've organised it with Mum that I'll probably be staying with Mum.
Oh.
But, well, I'll only have to stay with her for 2 days. And then Nino will be back
Where
on Friday.
Is it? The 14th of April?
Yeah, so it's on a Wednesday, I think. I think it's Wednesday. So I'll be staying with Mum Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then Nino will be home Friday.
I mean, hopefully it's like a pretty okay surgery.
Yeah. In and out same day.
Okay. Wow.
So just, you just have to have somebody with you for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be signed off work for 2 weeks, so I won't be able to bend down or do anything like that.
Oh, well, at least we can get some podcast episodes in.
Yeah. I mean, I might sound stuffy, but we'll be able to get some podcasts.
I mean, we've been doing this for so long, and we've had a cold basically every single episode, so I don't think we're going to sound much different.
That's true.
I had a poltergeist, and I can't even remember what it was. I don't know.
It's been a week.
My week's been alright. I just don't even know what's happened.
I actually can't remember. I've not really slept properly. I think last night... No, actually. Not last night. Night before last, Mum had Enzo because we went to go watch Pissed Up Panto. And that night was the first night I'd slept all the way through the night in about a month.
Vix,
if not more than a month.
You're talking to someone that has a newborn about sleeping through the fucking night.
Yeah, but you're used to not sleeping through the night at the moment.
That makes it better. You're used to waking up 5 times a night. It's fine.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, I used to have so much energy when I had Enzo. Like, I was like, oh, I can survive off no sleep. This is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start sleeping through the night. And then you realise what sleep is again.
Yeah,
and then they wake up randomly in the middle of the night and you're like, what the fuck has happened? I'm not even on this planet
No, I do
anymore.
get what you mean. It does hit you differently when you start sleeping better.
Yeah.
But since I was pregnant, I've not slept through the night. Since Malachi. So it's a good, like 2 years I haven't slept. Not properly, anyway. So it's fun. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get into the deep, dark secrets of Jeffrey Epstein, shall we? This is only a fun episode.
I'm so glad I found about Gerald.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to hearing about Gerald.
Yeah.
Okay. So, last time we talked about the 26? My goodness, the 2026 file dump and the chaos it's causing in the UK and Europe and America. Basically everywhere in the world that has someone that has done something in the Epstein Files. There's been something crazy happening. Anyway, but today we are going back to the beginning. Because here's the thing. Every time you hear about the Epstein, oh my goodness, can my brain actually work today, please? Thank you.
No, apparently not.
I'm just going to reread. A road.
What?
That's my ADHD going again. I couldn't control the, like... I can't even explain it. Like, my brain just went from like, let's link this together, let's link, and then I just realized I'm doing this on the podcast.
Is that when it's like exercise, ecstasy, extra fries.
Yeah, I'll have extra fries. basically, that's inside my brain, but I did it out loud. So there we go. You're welcome.
Mine has just mainly been vocal stems at the moment. And I can't help it. And then Enzo picks up on them. And then he starts doing it. And I'm like, oh okay,
God.
no, this is annoying.
Andrew was going like this. He's going...
Oh, Enzo does
and
that when
he's
he's
just
eating.
started hissing everywhere he goes now. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Enzo goes,
No, I
when
can't
he's
do it.
eating, or he goes...
Well, I mean, you've seen Andrew's happy feet when he's eating, and he
No.
kicks them.
Oh, I tap my feet.
No, and when Andrew's enjoying this food, he kicks his feet like he's a little schoolgirl. And Malachi does the same thing. It's so funny. Anyway, we're completely off topic. Oh my goodness. Right. ADHD needs to stay in play. Like, just stop. Just stop. No, I have to say stop again. I think that's just like, it's like, that's not even ADHD. I think that's my like OCD, like kicking in. You know, when you have to knock on something like.
I'm the same. I have to do like certain things before I go to bed. Otherwise, I'm like, oh my god, no, something's gonna happen.
I do stuff when I'm like, if I don't do this, someone's gonna die.
I have to, like with Enzo's baby monitor, you can press a button, the screen lights up, and I have to do that before I go to bed. Even though I know and I can hear that the monitor is on, I have to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
We both need to stop.
Stop.
Right. So every time you hear about Epstein, he is this mysterious billionaire financier. But if you look at his early life, none of it adds up. There's no Wolf of Wall Street moment where he makes a genius trade. Instead, it looks like he was just handpicked and moved like a chess piece into the upper parts of the power. No one understands.
Knew where he came from.
Yeah, he just came from nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing really there for him to have, done what he done.
Like, how did he make so much money? Because even when I watched the documentary, I was like, this is the thing that a lot of people
know. He's a kid from a working class neighborhood in Brooklyn who somehow became the gatekeeper of the world's elite. How? Like, how did he do it? So let's get into it, shall we?
Yes, please.
So Jeffrey is born in 1953. He grows up in Sea Gate, which is a private gated community at the edge of Coney Island. His dad, Seymour, yeah, it is right, isn't it? Seymour. It's because I reread it. I read it and then I reread it and then I was like, I've said it too many times now. Didn't sound right.
Now all I have is, feed me, Seymour. Feed me now.
He was a groundskeeper for the New York Parks Department. A solid, working-class Jewish family. There's nothing special. There's nothing special about him. So Jeffrey was Epi to his friends. I don't know why, because he's a little prick.
EpiPen.
Yeah. We laugh, we joke. It's so funny. Anyway. I feel like this could be a weird episode, even though it's just not even meant to be funny. He was a math whiz and a classic piano player. Of course he was.
Gotta keep those fingers busy.
Oh. Oh, we should be cut off from life.
I've had coffee too late in the day.
But here is the first red flag for your conspiracy bingo card. He never graduated college. Yet this man...
And that's what I get. They push college and all these people. And yet, the ones who have the most money didn't go to college. Elon Musk didn't go to college. Or if he did go to college, I can't remember if he dropped out. Basically didn't get a degree in it. Billionaire.
A lot of them are.
And I don't get how.
I guess we will find out. Not for how they do it, but how he did it. So he went to Copper Union, then NYU, and then he just dropped out. Like a lot of people do. But despite having 0 degrees, in 1974, he gets hired to teach physics and maths at the Delton School.
Because that makes sense.
Because
that's what happens when you don't have a degree. You get a degree in teaching.
Yeah.
You get to become a teacher when you have no degree.
Yeah, exactly. He's teaching physics and maths with no degree, which...
Whoever done the background check on him should have got fired.
Mm-hmm. If you don't know Dalton, it's a school for kids of billionaires on the Upper East Side. So how the fuck did he worm his way into doing that?
Like, the school, surely, for a school for billionaires, you would have such a strict background check on people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a public school.
Maybe it's more like, you're a paedophile, cool, hired.
Do you like little kids?
Like, that seems to be the way.
Do you like kids? Yes, hired.
Yeah.
When actually they meant, do you like kids and do you like to teach kids?
Them, yeah.
Whereas he's like, no, I like to touch them.
I like to touch them. I like to kick them.
Don't.
I was going to say he likes to cook them. This seems to be a thing, and we're laughing about it. I do want to state, we have to joke about things. We don't actually find any of what he's done funny.
When we're uncomfortable or we don't know what to do, we just laugh.
Yeah.
We can't help it.
Your microphone's very close to your face.
You do.
But yeah, if we are joking and laughing, it's literally just because that's just our personalities.
The trauma response.
I laugh at funerals and I can't help it.
I laughed once when a friend of mine told me his cat died. And I didn't know what else to say because he got really upset and I never saw him upset before. So I started laughing.
I just find things
uncomfortable. And I had to apologise.
Yeah, so if we laugh, we don't actually find it funny. We're not trying to disrespect anyone. We just find things funny sometimes because
you gotta laugh or you'll cry.
That's exactly it. I don't want to feel depressed half the time, and I feel like we just have a bit of humour. We do not find it funny. This whole situation is making me laugh.
We just made eye contact, which then made us laugh. Okay.
Anyway, right. So, who hired him?
Somebody who needed to be fired.
It sounds like it. His name was Donald Barr, and he was the headmaster.
He likes the Donalds, doesn't he?
The Donald
Barr, Donald Trump.
Yes. McDonald's.
Donald Duck. Does Disney had a part to play in it?
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, if that name sounds familiar, it's because Donald Barr is the father of Bill Barr.
Billy Barr?
The guy who was the Attorney General. He was the Attorney General when Epstein died in 2019.
Or did he actually die? Because, we
don't know.
Doesn't look like his dead body.
I don't see him actually just killing himself. He's so much of a fucking idiot.
Well, the thing is, it all the cameras went off, and it's either he's assassinated or he killed himself.
Uh-huh.
But the picture of his dead body does not look like a dead body.
We've had this conversation.
I know, but I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, it definitely, it didn't look like a dead body. But yeah, think about it. The guy who gave a dropout his first big break, in quotation marks, technically it was a big break to be fair, is the father of the guy overseeing the jail where he died 45 years later. Coincidence?
Nope.
Maybe, but I think the case, I don't believe that that's a coincidence.
Oh yeah, don't throw yourself around.
Like, how would that be a coincidence? I mean, honestly, the guy who gave Jeffrey Epstein his first big break is the dad of the guy who is overseeing the jail where he dies, in quotation marks. It's all a bit weird to me.
It's suspicious.
It is very suspicious. So he's at Dalton. He's wearing these flamboyant velvet suits. And he starts tutoring the kids of Alan Ace Greenberg, the CEO of Bursteins. No. I have been looking at too much Mandela effect stuff.
You're going to say Berenstein's. Or Berenstein's.
Yeah, but that's not what I meant. The CEO of Bear Stearns. Is it Stearns? Oh my god, my dyslexia is having fun now. It looks like Stearns. 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 I don't know. He's CEO of something. Okay?
Of a company.
Yeah. Ace Greenberg basically says, "You're too smart to be a teacher," and brings him on to Wall Street.
Yeah, but he's not qualified to be a teacher either.
Yeah, he's not even qualified to be the
You're too smart to be a teacher. But he hasn't got a degree, so does that make him smart or not?
It's fucking idiot. Like, seriously? So this guy brings him to Wall Street. Epstein lies on his resume, like, classic, and gets caught, and they keep him anyway because he's making them so much money.
Surely lying about being a teacher with around children should have got him in prison.
That should have.
I feel like if you do that in the UK, you'll get locked up.
Yeah, but then instead he gets put into Wall Street, lies on the resume for being on Wall Street, by the way, and then and then they find out he's lying, keep him on anyway because they're making him so much money. And by the age of 30, he's a partner.
Wow.
Like, stuff is just falling into this man's lap. And it makes you think as well, what if they, like, were just like, no, you go away. You've lied. Fuck off.
They probably would have found him in his mum's basement with pictures of children rather than actually abducting children and taking them onto an island.
This guy who just who decided to hire him without looking at fucking see if he has a college degree or not is the reason why all this stuff has happened. So he should feel very guilty.
I think I remember seeing on the documentary him saying that he does regret it because he knows that.
Well, he should. He's made all of this stuff happen because you hired him. I'm sorry, but you can't just get out of it now because you're, like, feeling guilty. You are a very strong reason why all this has happened.
Mm-hmm.
And
butterfly effect.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a very gross little butterfly. He's the ugly little butterfly. But then he leaves Bearsteins in 1981 under mysterious circumstances, by the way. And this is where he starts calling himself a financial bounty hunter.
Really?
Yeah. So he tells people that he recovers stolen money from the ultra rich.
But he becomes the ultra rich, so how the fuck does that work? Does he take the money off himself? Or is he taking the money and giving it to himself and that's how he became rich?
This is the era of the Towers financial Ponzi scheme. So he teams up with a guy named Stephen Hoffenberg. So they run a massive fraud, like pre-Bernie Madoff style. And Hoffenberg eventually went to prison. But Epstein? No, he walked away totally clean. How does this man just fucking walk through fire and not get burnt? I don't understand it.
Because he's the devil.
This is the thing. Like, how? Because he has had a lot of, like, close calls now. And he just seems to just be like, no, I'm good. I'm all fucking good. So yeah,
I had that kind of luck.
Me too. Apparently you need to sell your soul. Sell your soul.
Yeah, I don't really fancy doing that.
No. I don't have soul.
I mean, we have a soul, but I think we'll get banned from church because our humour is too dark.
Probably. But yeah, he walks away totally clean. Some people think that this was his first deal with the feds. He gave up the goods and got a get out of jail free card in exchange for, well, like becoming an asset or something. But there's not really much information on it.
No, because it's probably made it all go away now.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like the overall idea is that's what's happened, but there's not a whole lot of info on it. So now we get to the 90s, where the best music was made. Might I add? I need to start pronouncing things
early
better.
2000s.
Early 2000s.
I'm so 2008. You're so 2008.
It's not even the right words. Did
Yeah,
you
I know. I realize it's 3008 or something like that.
I can't remember what it is, but that is another Mandela effect. Anyway, now we get to the 90s. And this is where he meets a man who actually made him a billionaire. So
that person needs to be locked up now.
Yeah. So Les Wexner.
Wexner?
Yeah. So Wexner is the guy behind Victoria's Secret. So, I mean, do I need to say more?
I mean, the last name Wexner to me just sounds
dirty.
Yeah. Sorry if anybody's last name is Wexner on here, but
yeah, you're doomed.
Yeah, might want to change it.
So he gave Epstein power of attorney over his entire life. Epstein could sign...
As you do to some random person.
So he gave Epstein power Epstein could sign Wexner's name on checks, buy houses for him, hire people. It was an obsessive, strange level of trust.
Yeah, being someone's power of attorney is like literally just going, you have control over everything. I no longer have control. It's you.
Why did he give it to him?
That's it. Unless you've got like a diagnosis of like dementia or something like that in time is going to make you unable to make conscious decisions and the right decisions, then yeah, assign someone power of attorney. But if you're mentally well and you're physically well, there's no real reason why you need a power of attorney.
No. It's all a bit weird. Like, so he got a job as a teacher that he wasn't qualified for. He then went and got a job at Wall Street. They found out that he wasn't qualified for it, but they still kept him on because they were making money. He was making money. Then this guy, was it this guy after that? I can't remember now. There was the guy who he sold out to the feds. Now this guy, Wexner, who is behind Victoria's Secret, and now he's just the power of attorney for him. How did he do this?
Somebody like that to be a power of attorney for me, knowing that they lied their way into a teaching job, and then was in Wall Street, wasn't qualified, and got kept on. Then had a bloody Ponzi scheme, which is just lying through your teeth to innocent people. Why would you be like, oh yeah, you can be in control of all of my assets?
It's crazy. So people always ask if he was married. Officially, no, but he had a long-term partner who was more like a business associate. So Eva Anderson Dubbin, former Miss Sweden, they dated for 11 years in the 80s.
I feel sorry for her.
Yeah. Even after they broke up, he was the godfather of her kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the kids.
Me too. So Epstein was actually never officially married, and I thought he was married to Ghislaine Maxwell. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how Google's saying to pronounce it. Yeah. I can't pronounce it properly, but yeah. I'm going to call it Ghislaine, and I think that's how you spell it.
Well, I mean, she doesn't deserve to have her name pronounced properly anyway.
No, she doesn't, but but he was then with her for a very long time. So Ghislaine Maxwell, the name, they met in the early 90s, and she wasn't just a girlfriend, she was the coup of the entire operation.
Yeah, she stole Madeleine.
Yeah, that is she allegedly stole Madeleine.
Well, I mean, if somebody says that they saw her with a girl that looks like Madeleine McCann, when Ghislaine, whatever the name is, hasn't got any children, and yet she's seen with a young girl that's described exactly like Madeleine. Madeleine was covering her eye, the same eye that had the
little fleck, whatever it's called.
No, it's not a defect. Well, it's defect,
I
but
think it's called a defect.
Yeah. But anyway, had that thing with her eye. Covered the same eye. Same age. I mean, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck.
Mm-hmm. So, looking at his origin story, what do we see? Like, we see a man who was always pushed upwards by other powerful men.
Because they're stupid.
Donald Barr, Ace Greenberg, Stephen Hoffman, and Les Wexner.
Dumb and Dumber.
Pretty much. He didn't make 600 million by picking stocks. He made it by becoming indispensable to people who had the things to hide.
Oh, like trafficking women and children.
Pretty much. He was the architect of the system where the rich could do whatever they wanted as long as Jeffrey was the one holding the camera. And I think that's why there's so many pictures. And it's probably for blackmail purposes.
Oh, yeah.
To hold over people and being like, you go tell someone I'm going to share this.
Well, the thing, even before the Epstein Files, there was the photos of, well, he's not Prince anymore. It was Andrew, what's his last name now? Andrew Middleton? No, not Middleton. Andrew something. He used to be Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
But then got stripped of his title and all that stuff. But yeah, before all of the Epstein Files came out, there was the photos of him with this younger girl, along with Epstein and Ghislaine. And he said in the photo, "Oh, that can't possibly be me because I had a condition where I didn't sweat. I couldn't sweat," which was stupid. But that photo had come out before the Epstein Files, so it's obviously blackmail on that part. If you don't do this for me, I'll release this photo.
Yeah, I mean, it got released anyway. But yeah.
Where else would you get those photos? Apart from the person taking the photo or the person who owns the camera.
Yeah, so that is basically... Oh, shit, what did I do? That is the backstory of Epstein. He is just a man that managed to get away with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating. One thing I found out, and I don't know if this isn't technically Epstein Files related, but it is interesting, and it's pretty horrible, actually. It's not just interesting, it's pretty gross. But I've told you about Adrenochrome, haven't I?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe I would just share this with you guys too, because it's all about powerful people doing fucking terrible things to people. And the dark stuff that goes on behind the doors of the rich and famous and the elite. And I found this out because my friend Shannon, she mentioned it to me, and it made me feel so sick. And I think I did tell you, but you probably blacked it out because you didn't want to think about it anymore. But for you guys listening who have not heard of Adrenochrome, let's just ruin your evening a little bit before we talk about some weird dolphin that Vicky wants to talk about. Okay, so we do have to go here, though. I don't like talking about it, but I also don't like keeping information about stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's best that we give the information, and then people can then do their own research. And then that way they can make informed, confident choices with whatever they do in life.
Yeah. Well, so if you've spent 5 minutes on a conspiracy thread, then you might have already seen or heard the word adrenochrome. But people talk about it like it's this like satanic elixir that the elite are basically harvesting from children. I'm sure you've all seen like the celebrities nowadays who have some like they just like miraculously look younger, but like to the point their skin looks like plump, like even at their neck, like you can't with faceless you can obviously tighten your face,
Yeah.
But the skin on your neck and your hands are always telltale signs of how old you are.
Yeah.
But if you actually look at some of them now, they all look like they have aged backwards.
It is, but then at the same time, like, I see some of them, and you're like, is that Botox? But then it's, some of it doesn't look like Botox. Sometimes you can tell Botox from a mile away. But then also some of them, like Selena Gomez, looks nothing.
Yeah,
like
but that's not what I'm getting at. Selena Gomez is something that's a whole different conspiracy theory going down that.
Because that's not even Selena Gomez.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm getting at.
Okay.
And I'm someone like Frenna. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say the actual celebrity's name because I don't want to get sued. But certain people.
Somebody who used to be a man but is no longer a man and has transitioned to a woman.
You're on the wrong thing. That is not who I'm talking about. That was the husband.
Okay, yeah. No, I got them all confused.
Vicky's just
I don't keep up with them anymore.
No, but that is a keeping up.
I know.
Keeping up with them is a point I'm getting. But anyway, the whole entire point of this I'm trying to get to is
there's a person who transitioned.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are looking a lot younger than they were. Okay.
Yeah.
And the biggest conspiracy theory about it is that they are actually like using blood like vampires to become younger.
Oh, like the I can't remember her name.
Not Elizabeth Bathory.
Yeah, that's who I was on about.
We will cover Elizabeth Bathory at some point.
Yeah, I remember doing the research on her.
This is the creepy thing, is like all of these like vampires that you hear about and like you tell scary stories about, and it's actually all comes from somewhere, and it's
but
really
not Twilight. That is a little rabbit hole I will drag you down in a bit.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, all of these like scary movies that you like, all the stories about vampires, you're like, no, they're not real. They don't drink the blood. Okay? These fuckers are injecting it into their faces to make themselves look younger. And do you know what this blood is coming from? Where this blood's coming from?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say children.
Yes. But
the umbilical cord?
No.
Okay.
Do you know how they get adrenochrome?
I'm guessing adrenaline.
They torture babies.
Oh.
This is how they get the so the adrenaline blood. And from babies and from young children, it is better. And allegedly, by the way,
can they not just torture each other?
They will torture babies and children and young children, and they take the blood from them whilst they're getting tortured. So there's the adrenaline in the blood, and then they pump that into celebrities and the elites' bodies to make them look younger. And that is adrenochrome.
Put an EpiPen into one of them, into one celebrity, and just draw it from there.
Because it's not
young blood.
Yeah. Ugh. And this is where the vampire part comes in, because it's what they used to do. Like Elizabeth Bathory used to bathe in the bloods of virgins to stay youthful. It's always been a thing that's been talked about blood and youth.
Do you want to know a fun fact about blood? And it's not injecting vampires, but you know in like rituals where it says the blood of a virgin, it's actually virgin blood. So not because they haven't had sex. It's not because they have the virginity. It's actually virgin blood, so the blood of somebody who has not been in a ritual. Their blood has not been used in a ritual.
So it's like, yeah,
clean blood.
Clean. But that is what apparently, allegedly, is going on. If you hear of adrenochrome, It's usually the blood from tortured babies or children, and that blood is harvested and then it's given to the elites who pay a ridiculous amount. And do you know what? Some of them might not even know that where that blood's come from or what's inside it or what's making them useful. You know, I'm not saying they know that that's what it's come from, but that's adrenochrome for you. If you wanted to have that lovely bit of information about horrible things.
And that's why we should just let our bodies do what they are supposed to do. And just let them age. Age gracefully. Moisturize. Look after your skin. And that way you don't have to do that horrible crap to it.
It just makes me feel... Ugh. It just makes me feel gross thinking about poor little babies and children that are... And you know, and it ties in so well with the Epstein thing, considering they've got these baby farms. You know, who knows what they're fucking doing to those children?
No, that's the thing. It's not good.
It wouldn't surprise me if they were using some of them for adrenochrome.
Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the amount of people that he had trying to do that, and the fact that he was trying to do cloning as well.
But yeah, that is the story of Epstein and adrenochrome. And now not next week, I think we'll probably do another happy episode next week, or maybe a scary episode next week, something a little bit. We haven't
done a haunted one for a while.
We haven't.
Actually.
I feel like maybe we need to do a scary haunting one. Yeah, I think so. But that's what we will do next week. But Vicky is going to share the story of Gerald the Dolphin.
Yeah. So, have you heard? Well, you haven't, have you? But the Florida man. It's always Florida. If you type in Florida man, there's so many different stories.
Yeah, to be fair, if you put Florida in, there's so many random stories you can find.
Yeah. There was a man in Florida who he washed up on the beach in... where was it? Oh, Lee County. He washed up on a beach in Lee County. And he was, like, drawing these in-depth, like, floor plans and stuff in the sand. And when the police found him, he was a bit dehydrated. And he had claimed, and you're going to love this, he claimed that while he was out swimming, he was abducted by dolphins.
Right.
It gets better. And they took him 40 feet under the ocean and forced him to build a underwater city.
So King Triton took him? And
Gerald was the head dolphin. They spoke to him.
Okay, so this is where Gerald comes in.
They communicated to him.
Oh my god.
And Gerald was the head dolphin, and he kept him alive by doing these air bubbles.
Right.
And this Florida man, I think his job was something to do with like aerodynamics. That was his like specialty. So they were like, "You're going to build this underwater city for us." He was down there for 3 days doing this, and then they brought him back on shore and said, "We'll bring you back for phase 2." Now, they took him to the hospital. They found he was not mentally unwell. There was nothing wrong with him mentally. There was evidence of there was particles in his lungs that you only get for being underwater for a certain period of time and a certain depth for a certain period of time. And yeah, that all happened. And apparently it's all fake. People are saying it's all fake. But
I mean, I
believe it.
I feel like a lot of people would say that's fake, though. It could be that their logic won't let them.
But yeah, he said that he communicated to them and all of that. And do you want to know a fun fact? Which makes you think maybe this could be true.
Yeah.
Because he's saying he communicated to them, he spoke to them. Did you know it is illegal to interact, feed, or harass wild dolphins, which can include attempts to talk to them or entice them under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. Such actions are considered harassment if they disrupt natural behaviours, and violators face fines over £30,000 and up to 1 year in prison. And the NOAA recommends staying at least 50 yards away. So it's illegal to talk to dolphins. Why would it be illegal to talk to dolphins?
Who thought that?
If they weren't able to communicate back.
That's a very good point.
They're not stupid. They're not a stupid species.
No, they're very smart.
They are vile. If you actually know about dolphins.
Don't they rape?
Yeah. They rape other sea life creatures and mammals.
I really hate
but they also
killer whales.
Yeah. But they get themselves high on purpose.
How do they get high?
Pufferfish. They play with the pufferfish, which then injects them with like the venom.
Right.
And it gets them high. And they also get stung by jellyfish to get high.
Wow. That sounds like some Florida dolphins.
But it's quite funny.
Yeah, why would it be illegal to talk to a dolphin?
I don't know, it's not illegal to talk to another fish.
I want to know who thought, let's make this rule up.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you can't talk to Gerald. He's a bad influence.
I think you can talk to ones in captivity, but it's wild dolphins you're not allowed to talk to.
I talk to everything though.
Yeah, I do.
So I would just get arrested and put into jail because I had a conversation with a dolphin.
Mm-hmm. Up to a year. And $30,000 as a fine.
That makes no sense why you can't.
You get less time.
Is that just in Florida?
No, I think this is a
Are they just like special dolphins in Florida?
It's the Marine Mammal Protection Act.
That's weird.
Yeah. Imagine that. You get abducted by these dolphins who keep you alive by blowing you air bubbles so that you can stay alive.
Can you imagine if that actually happened to him and he's like built... why can't they send someone down? Like a drone thing or something to see if there's an actually underwater.
I think there was divers trying to find it at one point. But this has only been a couple of weeks. It's not been long. It just makes you think, doesn't it? Is he telling the truth? But why would they need an underground city? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, that is weird. Why would you need?
I was watching a video earlier and somebody was saying, like, why would they need it? And then they turned around and said, the funny thing is, what's always with dolphins apparently, like mythical in quotation marks creatures, sirens and mermaids. Mermaids and sirens are always around dolphin pods. That's how apparently they can slip through, is by going with the dolphins. So is he forced to build this underground city for the mermaids and sirens?
Maybe.
We have explored more space than we have our own oceans.
I do think that
we can't even get down to the Titanic to explore that. The last group of people who tried went in a tin can.
Yeah, that was just stupid. So fucking
tin
stupid.
Can and a PlayStation controller.
Yeah. I just think if you're a millionaire and you think that that's a good idea, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you.
No. But so much of our ocean is not explored.
Mm-hmm.
He used to say there isn't mermaids. Because back when, in was it early 2000s, when we just started getting YouTube and things like that, and these videos were popping up on the internet of these sirens and mermaids and stuff that were washed up on sea. That was before AI.
Yeah, you can't trust anything anymore and it drives me nuts.
It was before people were good at Photoshop and you couldn't really Photoshop videos. It was before all of that, and it was recorded on a crappy camera phone that we'd only just got camera phones.
Yep.
The amount of things that were washing up then.
No, I think there's definitely way, way more that's out there that we haven't explored yet. And we should actually cover them. I think we should cover
We've got the lost city of Atlantis, haven't we?
Well, we haven't got it, but...
Well, no, because it's lost. I
feel like it's been a weird episode, to be fair.
Yeah.
Should we do some quick would you rather?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so would you rather have a permanent uncontrollable honk sound every time you sneeze, or have your ears flap like a bird whenever you get excited?
Oh. I think the honk when I sneeze, because you're already making a loud noise.
Yeah. True. It means you haven't got weird ears.
And also, I wouldn't want my ears giving anything away. You know when you're trying to make a deal with someone, you're like, don't seem like you're too interested, because otherwise I'll hike the price up.
Mm-hmm.
My ears would just, like, get me away. What the hell is my...
Get you away?
Get me away? It would give me away. So I would choose the honking while I sneeze.
Would you rather be able to speak to animals, but all they want to do is complain about their diets? Or be able to read minds, but only when people are thinking about what they want to eat for dinner?
I think the read minds, but only what they want for dinner. Because if there's a time where I'm like, I don't know what to cook, I can just get inspiration from other people and have to ask them.
Very true.
It's like, oh, he's thinking about spaghetti bolognese. I might cook that tonight.
Yeah. Fair enough. Would you rather have every drink you consume to be lukewarm, never hot and never cold, or have every meal you eat be slightly too spicy for you to handle comfortably?
I like spice.
But it's like too spicy. Just too spicy. And that's every food.
That would have to be really, really spicy.
But then can you imagine everything being lukewarm? I can't imagine.
Yeah, but I have a feeling if everything is way too spicy, my stomach would not be happy with me. Can you imagine that? Every meal is hot, spicy food. Your asshole would be screaming at you.
Probably.
I would go for the lukewarm drink, because at least I can drink it, and it's never going to go cold.
True.
You'll actually be able to have a warm coffee.
I feel like the Epstein Files does something to your whole entire body, makes you depressed.
Yeah.
Even if we didn't even talk about the Epstein Files, I still feel depressed from it.
Okay. Imagine you are a robber. Okay? You're broken into somebody's house and you're stealing stuff. But it's only things to inconvenience them. What are you stealing?
Okay. What do they do to me first?
You do the pettiness.
I need to know what they did. I need to know the whole story. I can't just come up with an idea. I have to have the full story.
Okay.
Give me a full story of what's happening.
She said that you looked fat in an outfit that you thought you looked really good in.
Okay. Like,
I didn't know we had to know these people. I just thought they'd be random people.
I know, but I feel like I need to know more. I need to have a reason to do this to someone.
Okay. So she's a really snobby Karen.
Okay.
And you went to this event and you thought you looked amazing, and she made a comment that made it sound like she was calling you fat.
Made it sound like she did, or she actually did?
She did without saying it.
Oh, so she did it in a slight
She was
bitchy
like,
way.
oh, that's brave of you to wear.
And it's to inconvenience them.
It's to inconvenience them, yeah.
Okay. I would get some fish oil. That I'm sure that, like just cooking stuff, which most people have to cook with, probably she seems like the person that would have like all these extravagant oils in their house.
Okay.
Don't you think so? Someone that says something like that, you're at an event and they're being that snobby bitch, and you're like,
to add coconut oil, I have avocado oil, I have grapeseed oil, I have vegetable oil.
Like, she definitely has fish sauce to cook her oriental chicken up in. Like that bitch has got something like that.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, I'm going to put some of the fish sauce in a hairbrush.
Okay.
Because then when she brushes her hair, it will go greasy and she'll smell like fish.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be stealing.
Oh, okay. I got the wrong story here. I thought I thought that we were like leaving her traps or like leaving shit in a house. Okay, we're stealing from the bitch. Okay. Okay. I would go for a really
It's supposed to be stealing.
I'm getting to it. Okay, so I would preempt this, and I would have a really spicy Indian the night before. And then I would use her toilet. Because I don't have a gallbladder, it'll be pretty bad. And I would take... Okay, I'm stealing now. I would take the actual brush out of her toilet bowl. Like the toilet brush. Yeah. I would leave the top part. I'm taking the actual brush, the handy part.
Okay.
That's coming with me. I'm gonna cut the tips of her, what are they called, marigold gloves. The little yellow gloves that she probably...
the fingers.
So she can't do anything. She has fingerless gloves. I'll leave her thumb. She can have the thumb. And I'll block the toilet. And then it depends if this is a first offence that she's done this to me. Because if this is like a multiple thing, this Karen bitch is like constantly doing this, I'd steal a cat.
Yeah, but now you have a cat to look after, so that's actually inconvenienced you.
I've got stew. Don't worry, I would then bring her some stew over later on.
Okay.
And then after she's eaten that stew, there's just going to be a picture of the cat at the bottom.
Oh god, I did not realise we had backstories to these people.
I feel like you have to have a backstory. I can't come up with it else. It has to be the level of pettiness has to go to the level of how much of an asshole this person's been.
Fair enough. I mean, I thought you were just be like, I'll steal all the left shoes.
No, I can come up with the whole... This is why no one wants to cross me. I can be an asshole.
Okay, so I'll do another one.
Okay.
Different story to it.
Okay.
Okay, so you can't do the same stuff twice.
Okay.
This is a guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he's one of those, like, asshole guys. Where they're like, oh, a woman is only for babies and kitchen and sex.
Yeah.
And I am an alpha man.
Mm-hmm.
One of those men.
Okay.
And he tried putting you in your place.
Oh.
By saying that you had to get back to the kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and are we inconveniencing him again?
Yeah, because that's your job. You're a robber who only steals things to inconvenience them.
Okay. This guy is most probably gonna be super off himself.
Yeah.
And into his skincare products.
Probably.
So
they always are.
I would steal a strip of his brush, the brush bristles from his toothbrush. So some of his teeth doesn't get cleaned properly when he brushes his teeth.
Well, just snip it the whole lot.
Yeah. Like a row. This guy, I have to really feel annoyed with him to think about what I could do to him.
I mean, just his whole aura.
Yeah, no. See, I find it more fun being a burglar that just like changes shit around. Because I can think about a lot of stuff I could do to him.
Yeah, but we're only taking things just to inconvenience. Because that's the whole thing. You're supposed to just inconvenience them.
I know.
You're the one giving the backstory. You're the one doing petty revenge. We're doing petty stealing.
Okay, fine. We don't have to do revenge on him. I just have lots of stuff I could do to him. Okay, we're stealing from his house. I'm imagining walking into his house, and then I'm pretty sure he's got gym equipment in there.
Yeah.
I'm stealing the bolts.
The bolts of all the equipment.
Yeah.
Perfect. Imagine that you just go down to the gym. What the fuck is that? You can't rebuild it. Take the Allen keys as well.
Yeah. Everything's going. The bolts. You just don't have anything. And any form of instruction that was there. I had taken the buttons off his TV remote.
No, I'm going to join you on this robbery.
Okay.
I'm going to take the fabric that have come from his boxes, but only a circle where his bumhole sits.
He's got like a breeze. Yeah.
He's got a hole in all of his boxes.
I think that's a good idea. It definitely deserves it. I'm taking...
And the same place on his trousers too. On his trousers and the shorts have a hole.
I'm taking every third floorboard.
Because every third floorboard.
You imagine him just looking at it like, why? Why would you do that?
I'm stealing the insole of all of his shoes.
I'm taking the zips from every one of his jackets. Because why not? Oh, God. I'm just trying to imagine what else would be in his house. He's got no floorboards left or bolts. or holes or boxes.
I'm taking all his light bulbs. All the light bulbs gone.
This man's gonna go to his house and wonder what the fuck has happened. I'd leave all the expensive stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because then he knows. He knows then that that's an issue. There's an issue here. It's not that no one's gone to his house to actually rob him. They've come to literally take everything away from him.
I am taking the power cables from his internet box.
Yep. I'm taking I'm taking quite a few of his roof tiles. But enough, like, not enough for him to notice, but enough when there's a storm, it starts to cause damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been a fun end to the episode. This episode has been so fucking weird. I can't even explain what's going on.
Emotional roller coaster.
But yes, next week we'll do something maybe like a horror one or something fun like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry it's been such a weird episode, but
if you have
you're
made
welcome.
it this far, let us know in the comments what you would steal to inconvenience someone.
Yeah. Do that. I feel like maybe we need to have this as a weekly thing because that's just fun. But anyway.
Oh, and also, if you can't think of anything to steal, okay, give us a backstory to someone, and we will then tell you what we're gonna take.
We will give you what we would do to that person.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hope you've enjoyed whatever you want to call this episode. I don't even really know. But yeah. That sums up the episode. On that note, we are gonna go. So have a lovely evening, night. Oh, yep, we go, and Vicky's already said bye-bye.
Well, I mean, you're saying good evening, but a lot of people have been watching this at like midnight.
All right, bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Felicia.
You'll cut off.
Good.